Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Kimberly Knox, KK, your complete astrological success coach. This is the weekly KK report. This is where we talk about the energy of the upcoming week so you can put it to use in your the best way for your most success. It is my passion to inspire, motivate, and encourage you to use the energy that the universe is producing at all times to your highest good. We see a low-level energy working at all times. We see it through criticism. We see it through anger. We see it through complaining. Those are all low energy ways of using. But you can be inspired and you can be positive and motivated, enthusiastic about the future, rising yourself up. And we know what we do to ourselves, the work we do on ourselves will change everything and everyone around us. So being aware of this is extremely important to your success. Astrology happens to be one of the best pathways for personal growth through exceptional personal self-awareness. So let's get on with this. We're going to mention who's hot this week and what's going on. We've got two big things happening this week. We have the Cancer Ingress. We call it the summer solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere. We also have the new moon in Cancer, shifting energy from the head into the heart, into emotional realms. So this is huge this week. And still who's hot? Let's just go over this. Taurus is still hot because we've got Venus moving through the sign of Taurus. It's going to stay there until I think it's July. Sorry guys, here, July 5th. Now we can't even see. Venus, July 4th. So really on Independence Day. But great thing. So if you were born May 4th through May 13th, you've got Venus transiting your sun. But when it's in the same sign, this is a great time to build up your wardrobe. You're very magnetic, to build your personal appearance, to give yourself more magnetic quality, goodness, the ability to attract stuff to you, business, relationships, show more love and compassion. And so this is excellent. Also, you've got Friday, Venus trining Pluto in Earth sign. So this is very stabilizing for relationships, adds a powerful twinge to it. Also, a very romantic evening, I would say. So make good use of it, very social, but it's a great date night as well to forge your intimacy. That's what Pluto wants. Cancer and Cancer rising, you are hot. Mars has already been in your sign. And now we've got the Cancer Ingress, so that's going to happen on Wednesday. The sun goes into your sign, you're celebrating your birthday, everything shifts. And this is really big for mundane astrologers. They always look to when the sun moves into cardinal signs, okay? So for the next 3 months, what's going on in mundane astrology, meaning astrology of the world, what's going out there in the world, and that kind of astrology is not affected by free will. We all have free will, so don't think that if somebody gives you a forecast, that's the only thing that can happen. The energies bring you opportunities. It's up to you to act on them. So it's up to your mindset. You must be in control of your mindset. You must get rid of negative emotions so that you can, so that you can be the best that you can be. Allow that, Leo to come through. And so we're going to be preparing for that in the time of Cancer. But you watch what happens in the outer world. It doesn't necessarily have to reflect the inner world, but a lot of times the negative energy will come out, meaning projection of anger based on fear and insecurities and other things going on. Big days to watch, though, for the month, the 25th, the 28th, and July the 2nd for Cancers, because the Mars in your sign is going to be activated by Jupiter and then Mercury and then Pluto. Pluto's a very big day. So, July 2nd and that weekend is a big day. Don't project any insecurity and emotions on other people and getting angry. All right, use it to empower. Pluto can be empowering, but oppositions are always about relationships, who you're attracting. So watch out those days. Use it in the right way. I'm going to start with some hearts. These are my mantras that relate around the sign of Cancer. Every time I used to do my lectures, I would start with some hearts. People would draw them. So I'm going to draw a couple for you here. Here's one and here's two. Okay. It says, it is easy and safe for me to know and express my feelings. That's a really great intention for you to work on this month, about expressing your feelings. And Mars, Mercury, and the Sun, all in the sign of Cancer, are going to help that. We're getting out of the head in Gemini, the detached, non-emotional kind of into the emotion, which is excellent, nurturing. And then it says, the fewer insecure feelings I hold on to, the more confident and initiative that I have. So yes, this is the whole building up, nurturing, making you feel secure in this container of support in Cancer, so you can move on to Leo and really create. So if you have family dynamics, things that you're holding on from early childhood, memories, time to release them. If you watch me on my Instagram page, so Kimberly Knox at Instagram, I do posts that are related to health, related to my videos here, also related to inspirational things. But I love essential oils. I've been using them to heal myself, but I recently got a couple new blends. One was Transformation. That one is on the Instagram page. The other is Inspiration. Inspiration is an amazing blend. I'm really loving it. I diffuse oils. The oils transmit to your brain to help you emit different emotions and feelings and release things. It's a lot more scientific than that. I'm trying to keep it simple. So this blend has many different amazing oils in it, but it's to get a calm space in our minds and bring us closer to that creative center where our higher intuition operates. This is all Cancer kind of preparation for Leo stuff. Some of the things that are in here are cedarwood, spruce, coriander, sandalwood, and frankincense. Amazing. Those are also in the oil Transformation blend that I have, which I love. Bergamot, which is both uplifting and calming. And if you love Earl Grey tea like me, that is the scent that's in there. Vetiver, ylang ylang, geranium, many of those. So this is uplifting, this is calming. It allows your mind to open. So I encourage you to seek out and get maybe interested in some essential oils for yourself, for your own home space. Today is Tuesday. I'm late. This is the week of my daughter's wedding too, which is on Saturday, and I will not be doing a video next Monday. You won't see me until July, the 9th, 10th, because there's a full moon there too in Capricorn. We've got a lot going on, so I'm going to get you prepared. Tuesday's a Mars Day. The moon is in Taurus today, and I love when the moon is in Taurus. You always hear me say that. My ruler is Taurus. I have Jupiter in Taurus, the ruler of my chart, even though I'm a Leo. So that's why it's great to know your own natal chart. I'm telling you, it is one of the best pathways for personal growth, to know something about yourself. If you don't have your personal chart, just email me, kk@kkastrology.com. And I will send you your natal chart so you can take a look at it. But that's what personal chart readings are all about, is to delve into that. I have coaching packages that help you to move forward in active ways to work with the energy. So Tuesday is a Mars Day. So we're taking action in the sign of Cancer all the way through July 20th. So what does that bring up? Mars is action. It will trigger things, like it's going to be triggering the eclipse that's coming on the 21st of August. It's triggering it by direct action of Mars. And then the lunar eclipse that was in February is also going to be triggered in in August. So August is a huge month, working into September. By the middle of September, lots of shifting stuff happening. And of course, we must be ready when Saturn goes direct on August 25th to start moving forward again. But Mars in Cancer puts energy and action around family, around social, emotional security, around the feelings that you have, memories, being comfortable though, nurturing yourself, the home environment, all of this. Getting into emotion, which allows you to get into the heart chakra, which allows you to get into heart space and creativity. So we're getting out of our head. The moon in Taurus today is excellent. It's grounded. It's laid back. Yesterday was a little more dynamic, especially with the moon being in Aries and then acting with Uranus late in the day before it went into a Taurus in the evening. So, but this is also about finances. Taurus is the money sign, what we care about, how we make our money, our values. It's about getting a return on our investment. Okay, secure and building. This is the energy of Taurus. It's also all of our creature comforts and enjoying your space with all of your senses. It's a lovely sign. If you're lucky enough to have Moon in Taurus, my father had Moon in Taurus, much like my father, or if you've got, of course, Sun in Taurus, Taurus rising, all of this Taurus energy, love, love, love. Okay, it is a very pleasant day. It can also be romantic, but it's very pleasant. And tonight we're having the Moon joining Venus. It's the first out of 5 or so. In the next 5.5 months, we are having, it is called, Venus is going down to the horizon. So it's reached its peak fullness, and now it's during a time where we're going to be getting some tests. Some little tests to see if the seed that we've been building is the way we want to go, but we get to refine it. That's the best way to look at it. We may be challenged a little, okay? And when Moon and Venus come together in Taurus, well, it's ultra kind of romantic and food-oriented, and you know, it's sexual, it's romantic, it's food, it's creature comforts, it's all good clothing and makeup and hair and beauty. So, but it's looking at, it's like the stuff around you, does it represent who you are? You know, is our value in line with where we're going? That was the whole Mercury retrograde as well, which we're going to talk about as well. So Tuesday today is a great day. Get on it. Start building success for yourself. Get grounded. Take care of your finances as well. So we've got the first day of summer coming Wednesday. It's really early in the morning, right after midnight. Wednesday is a Mercury day, and Mercury is about to get very active, okay? That's good news for Geminis and Virgos. It's summer here in the Northern Hemisphere. The sun is going to move into Cancer right after midnight, like 12:24 a.m. And basically, the moon also is going void, trining Pluto shortly after that. That's very powerful. That's very grounded. It's really about developing long-term for the transformed new life that you're creating. These are 2 earth signs. Pluto's in Capricorn, Moon is in Taurus. But it's void, Moon is void all day on Wednesday. So just kind of go with the flow. It comes out of being void, I believe, in the, where did I write it down? In the evening, 6:44 p.m., and it goes into Gemini. So now it's talky, text, writing, communicating, making connections, everything picks up. So you know what, if you're traveling, go with ease. If things get messed up, if you take a wrong turn, so plan for that. But it's very powerful void period because it's Moon trine Pluto. I like this. Mercury is moving into Cancer this day. So this is the last degree with Venus, with Mercury in the sign of Gemini. Gemini was responsible for helping us to get out there and make connections, right? To talk it up when we're out. We're the best that we know the best about ourselves. And you know, texting, communicating, all of this, speaking. Now it's going into the heart. Get out of our heads. More about family, emotional senses, security, our comfort. So that's where our mind is shifting to as well, how we're speaking. And Mercury rules everyday life. So we're really getting into the whole family mix. Sun is also conjoining Mercury. Huge. Mercury is joining the Sun. Mercury is very fast moving. This is called the superior conjunction. All right, the other conjunction when it was retrograde was April the 20th. So whatever aha moments or questions we had during the Mercury retrograde, we're getting some sealed answers now. And this was about, because the retrograde period was going from 5 degrees of Taurus back into Aries, what that says is that we're thinking about our values, but we had to rethink our direction and the action that we needed to take to go after that. So we're going to get some answers. Be open to what's coming, what you're receiving for answers during this time. I'm going to talk about the Cancer ingress for a little bit. Your natal chart is an event. Every new moon is an event. here's the chart, by the way. This is what we go by as astrologers, and we decipher the chart, decipher the angles, the aspects, the rulers, the Lord of the Ascendant, and the Midhaven, which is, you know, who we are. And here's the Cancer ingress chart right here that I'm going to be talking about. And you can see Neptune on the Ascendant, very big, and the Sun here down in the 4th house. We've got Moon over here in Taurus that's just met with Venus. So I'm going to talk about that really quick. All of the angles are mutable. What does that mean? And that means we really need to kind of be flexible and go with the flow. This is the next 3 months, because this is the kickoff for what's going to be exposed during the eclipse. All right, and the eclipse is going to be triggered. So this is all the way through September 20th. These notes here. Neptune's on the Ascendant. Okay, this could be illusion, delusion, and confusion. Now, in the United States, because it's going through here, we're not aware of everything that's going on, okay? And things are going to be revealed. And so in your own personal life, if there is, you know, illusion, delusion, lies, cheating, all of this stuff, it may come out during this time and to go forward with. Otherwise, it's about, you know, staying in your vision, Neptune, you know, staying in this vision that you're creating for yourself, in alignment with where you see yourself going, who you want to be. Without Neptune, entrepreneurs don't have that insight. Without Neptune, you don't have the vision for the future. You're not connecting in this ethereal way to the energy that's out there. That's the beauty of Pisces. The hardship is when you get caught up in the martyr. You can't make a change. You can't go forward. You get caught up in drugs and drinking and all sorts of deluding type of activity, addictions. But Neptune turned to go retrograde last Friday. So it is a time to kind of drop some of that and release things that are holding us back. All right, so Mercury 29 degrees of Gemini at this time. This is information, communication. And it's about making those connections that we need. And Sun is getting ready, and Mercury getting ready to meet with the Sun. This is new information that's going to be brought to us that we need. And whatever was around April the 20th, things are coming to light during this time. Jupiter is in a T-square with Mars and Pluto. This can be pretty violent in the outer world. In your own life, it's pushing us, because squares are about getting us into a project, getting us into motion. And Jupiter expands everything, okay? Mars and Pluto are the ultimate energy for war and for aggression. But in your own life, it's about taking power, taking action to have more power, and empowering yourself. So use it to your best good. Know that it's there, and know that fear creates anger. And you're not responsible for another person's anger, even though they might want to project it onto you. All right? Watch days. The 25th, you're going to want to watch. Mars is squaring Jupiter. That can be, you know, a lot of energy. It can also be, you know, outbursts. The 28th and 29th, we've got Mars. We've got Mercury with Mars, and we've also got Mercury opposite Pluto. So now for Geminis and Virgos, these are days when you can be enlightened and empowered, or there's control issues going on, worldwide aggression, political changes. This can all bring, but channel this powerful energy to secure new foundations that are being transformed in your life. That's a good way to use it. Saturn's at the top of the chart. Whatever is at the top of your chart, and Saturn's heavy. It's looking down. Saturn is the father. It is the teacher. It is saying stay in control. It's trying to keep everything in control. It is being responsible. But it can mean challenges, though, especially for the United States, how we're appeared. But we have to take responsibility for our government, for our actions, for making some changes. You know, Donald Trump, his ascendant is right exactly with Mars where the eclipse is. He was born at an eclipse, and he is intimately involved with the United States, not just, because he's the president, but because of his own chart. So this is, this is where it's at with him. He definitely needs to watch his health, I would say, because anyone else who has this chart, you would say, watch your health. Now, because he's a very political, he's a political figure and exposed, let's just see what will happen, okay? But he needs to be watching his health. That's what I would say. And I think that things are going to come out good for him because he has lots of support in his chart as well. Just as the charts do, there is support going on, okay, with trines, and in the eclipse chart, there's trines and sextiles too. That's coming up in August. So let's be positive, right? We're making changes. And without some upheaval, you can't change stuff on a table that's been there for a long time until somebody comes and throws it all around and messes it up. And then you end up throwing out shit you didn't really want anyway, right? And redecorating a little bit. So sometimes it takes Mars to make those difference. Thursday, let's get on with this. This is the day I'm flying out here to go to my daughter's wedding. I'm super excited. So Thursday is a Jupiter day. Jupiter's been in Libra. It will be there till October the 10th. And then Scorpio, you get to take the helm for a year. And the goodness, the support, the expansion, the protection comes into your sign. It has been about relationships and balance and knowing that just to be yourself, this Uranus in the sign of Aries, this authentic person that you being, don't screw up your relationships because you're just trying to be someone. You can't get anywhere by yourself. You need other people. And in the world, all this aggression is like somehow find some balance, cooperation and diplomacy. So we've got the moon in Gemini, of course, on Thursday too. This is chatter, connections. It's a balsamic moon. This is the time, the dead of the moon, they call it, before the new moon comes. And this is a time when you need to be laying out your intentions. You're wrapping up one lunation and you're getting ready for the next. It's actually a great day. It's an expansive day. We've got moon with Jupiter and moon with Neptune. It ends kind of on a dreamy note, a little bit of confusion. Maybe you lose your keys or something, but Neptune does that thing. But just have fun, get settled, get ready, because Friday and Saturday are big days. We've got the new moon coming. So get settled into that intention building. And you can do that with Neptune being really strong. And make some of your intentions around these hearts that I read you. Here's another great one. It says, I'm healing all of my childhood wounds and moving toward greater peace, acceptance, and happiness each day. This will help you build success, releasing. Friday is a Venus day. Venus has been in the hot seat, right? Because it reached fullness. Now it's going into this discovery, surrender and discovery, they call it. Venus is one of the most amazing things to watch. Adam Gainsbourg is incredible in the work that he's done with Venus. It really, truly inspired me. I love watching the cycles of Venus. Big note, Venus trine Pluto on Friday. Great for relationships. Deepen your connection, because it is about emotions now. Without emotions, how can you have true heart, connection? That's why people with no water signs, they lack empathy, and they can be the most cruel, destructive individuals if used incorrectly. Okay, we wake up with the moon opposite Saturn, so it's time to get structured in the morning. I'm probably going to have a lot to do, but use it in a good way. Just get structured and get moving. It's a little bit serious, but things even out nicely. There's a new moon coming Friday night at 10:31 p.m. And we've got a short void period in the afternoon. Void periods are when we just go with the flow. And the moon will go into Cancer at 6:07 p.m. Great for the rehearsal dinner, right? It's all about family. In Venus in Taurus, what are we doing? We're building on our value. We want to grow something with our talent. We want to build security, something that's going to last. So if you have stupid, superficial relationships, come on, guys. This is what we've been building on. You're building something for the long term. So get it together, guys and gals. It's not guys in the universal sense. So get it together. You want something solid and dependable. Work on it. Nurture it. That's what Cancer time is about. So if you're born May 4th through May 13th, you've got Venus on you. Extra special, bright time. Saturday is a Saturn day. Okay, Saturn is in the sign of Sagittarius. It is about knowledge, being open to new things, new incredible ways of doing things, ways of thinking. This is all knowledge, so if you don't have an open mind, quite frankly, you're just going to die out. You're not going to experience what you need to experience. Closed-minded people find it very difficult to adapt and evolve and to move forward. It's going to go direct August the 25th. We have a reprieve now. We have spring break. Summer break right now, because Saturn's a teacher and it gives us a list of responsibilities. If you do them and you do them well, you get a good grade. You get the payback. Saturn gives you payback. Saturn is the planet of karma, and karma can hit you in the ass sometimes. And for some people, it doesn't come soon enough. That's what you think, right? So December the 19th, it moves out of Sagittarius into the sign of Capricorn. So get ready, early born Capricorns. Clear your plate. Get ready for success. Saturn's going to go in your sign, and this is a great time for you. But you have to watch your health. When Saturn comes onto your sun, you can have a health crisis, especially if you're eating junk food and a bunch of crap. You haven't been taking care of yourself, then it's a time to call a health coach like me and put some energy behind getting healthy. Excellent time for that. Lots of action going to be taken care of. I just know how this day is going to go. We're going to be at the salon. We've got a salon party. All the girls are getting ready. Moon is going to be conjuncting Mars at 3:09 p.m. Whew. Busy, busy, busy. Watch any outbreaks of emotion, okay, or insecurity. Mainly it's coming from insecurity or fear. But, nurture people. Compassion, kindness, nurturing, good food. I'm throwing a little party at the salon, so I want to make it really nice. It's a little difficult because I'm out of town here. And then the evening starts out very exciting, very romantic, expansive with Neptune, and then it finishes very serious with the moon opposite Pluto. Okay, stay away from the negative people. It can be very empowering, and that happens at 11:29 p.m. So let's just see. Mama Bear will be watching over things at the wedding, of course. All right, Sunday is a Sunday, and this is the first day with the sun in the sign of Cancer. It's going to go into Leo on July 22nd. So every Sunday is going to relate to family, home, and nurturing all the way through the 18th. This is comfort, compassion, kindness, emotional supports, right? This is creating memories, nurturing your inner self, open-hearted vulnerability. The moon goes void at 2:44 p.m. and then at night, have fun. We're traveling that day. We're moving on to a new place. It's party time. Be bold, be confident. If you're lucky enough to be born with the moon in Leo, one of my brothers is, and it just gives you that extra confidence, that extra enthusiasm, that extra fiery nature to go forward and to, be that creative CEO, The new moon. Did I talk about the new moon somewhere? I don't know. But it's all... Let's just keep moving forward. I'm going to go into Monday. I'm going to give you hot days coming up because I'm not going to be talking next Monday. On Monday, the moon is in Leo. Go to work and get some great stuff done. This is fire, enthusiasm, confidence. This is executive style, right? Moon sextile Jupiter all the way through the afternoon. Go forward. All of your connections and relationships will help you move forward with where you're going for success. It's a fun day. Go get them. Put your heart into something. This is what Leo is about. Cancer is about getting secure enough to go on to write your own book, to put your signature on something that you and only you are creating. All right, so next week, watch days. Write these in your journal. For Mercury, the 27th, 28th, and 29th. This can be vision, focus, hard work, intensity. Because we also have the moon in Virgo during this time. The mind can believe when we can achieve. We can achieve what the mind can believe. So Mercury meeting with Pluto and Mars. This can be very acidic when you're speaking or transformation or travel or what's going on in the environment, or it can spur you to take some action, to get going, to get moving, to express your feelings, to use them in powerful ways. Watch tempers, rage, fear, insecurity. Watch projecting this on other people. Watch the news. July 2nd, too, we've got Mars opposing Pluto on this day. And this is going to be kind of volatile all the way through July the 17th. Mars is going to be squaring Uranus. Now, in a good way, this is pushing us because Mars is triggering the Pluto-Uranus square that was holding since June 2012 all the way through March of 2015, where it made 7 exact squares. Okay, this has never happened in our time, and it never will happen again. So this is big. This is everything is changing, especially the political and the corporation type of environment. Our political scene will be different in the coming years. So if you're worried about the stock market, I might take some of my stuff out of it. It might likely be very volatile because of stuff that's going on, because the public rules the stock market. A lot of it. Not all of it, a lot of it. Public opinion, intensity, volatility. Be careful with fireworks around the 4th of July weekend because Mars rules accidents. Accidents in the home, accidents around family, arguments around family. Watch this. The moon's going to be in Scorpio too. Okay, well, Scorpio can be very intense and secretive and manipulative, but July 5th, it's all shifting. The sun's going to be in a great aspect, and we've also got the moon going into Sag, lightening things up. My moon's in Sagittarius, and it's very open, optimistic, expansive. So that's what's coming up, guys. Use it well. I am so grateful for all of my subscribers. Please leave me comments. I love them. Follow me too on Google+, and you can find me on Instagram at Kimberly Knox and see some of the stuff going on, fun storyboards. Reach out to me for your personal coaching. There's pivotal times in your life around your birthday, around, if things are going bad in your life, let's see what's going bad and how you can redirect that in a new direction. I love helping people. Thank you so much for tuning in and for subscribing to my channel. Oopsie.